Egg Benedict. It tastes fucking awesome. It's a good breakfast. But you know what's even better? The wake and bake in edible form. Today we're going to make potent Egg Benedict, where we'll do the Hollandaise sauce with a tiny bit or a lot of the magic herb. Right now I'll just cook the Egg Benedict. It's fast, it's simple, it tastes great. We have normal bread, we have some serrano ham, we have some eggs, and I've cut a slice of some onion because onions and eggs are fantastic. The Hollandaise sauce, we have to put 3 egg yolks in this bowl. Egg yolks in, and then you have to mix them together and let them heat slowly up. It's very important that they're heating up slowly because otherwise the egg yolk will start doing the same thing as when you make scrambled eggs. Let's do the ham. Bit of oil on. You can see the pan is very hot, and then you have to put on your ham. Full power on here. You have to make it very crisp. Give it 10-15 seconds on the other side, and you'll have a crisp ham to put on your bread. After this is done, you go directly from the ham and put on your bread on the pan. If you feel like it, you have to put maybe a bit oil or a bit butter on your bread, but you don't have to. There's a lot of taste in the ham, which will be sucked up, and a lot of fat. Turn the bread when it has this nice brown color. You can give it more if you like, less if you don't. And if you like these juicy, fatty breads with a lot of fat, or a lot of butter, for example, or oil, just put it on. It's very fine. Bread is done, and just go directly and put it onto the plates. Still have a hot pan here, so just put on the butter and start it to melt slowly. Again, keyword slowly, like with these poached eggs. We have to melt the butter and heat up the eggs to almost the same temperature at this low heat and slowly melted butter. Then we'll mix it together slowly. I'll show that later. But meanwhile, when this is happening, we can start putting our ham on to our roasted breads, and later on we'll top these with the magic spice. The butter is melted and we have slowly heated up the egg yolks. Now we just simply pour in a very tiny bit of butter and start mixing it together. A bit more butter. And now for the fun part. We have this potent cannabis oil, which we made in the last video, I think. And now we just simply pour in slowly some of this cannabis oil, depending on how wasted you want to get. So if you want to get fucked up, just pour in a lot of strong oil. Pour it in slowly. Great. And of course, mixing it together. Now we simply just let the Hollandaise sauce rest here. Meanwhile, we'll cook the poached egg. We have the hot water here, but now we need to raise the temperature a bit to make it ready for the poached egg. Great. For the poached egg, the last part of this meal, we have to put a little bit of vinegar in the water. The water should be boiling, but not boiling like a lot. Will simply just destroy the eggs. But a little bit of vinegar in the water, it will help keep the egg together. Then you take a spoon and you start turning in big circles so that the water is spinning. And give it a fast go. Put an egg in a small cup. This could be any cup. in size. And then, when the water is spinning, simply just lower the egg into the water. 2 minutes later, and you will have a perfectly poached egg. Now, slowly lift it onto a spoon and put it on some paper which will soak the water. If you want, you can put multiple eggs in the water at the same time, but it's just easier one at a time. For the final part, let's put this dish together. Grab the bread, grab the roasted ham, on with the hooks. Be very careful here to scoop up the egg and slowly put it on to we'll cut that out. Yeah. The hollandaise, give it a final stir and slowly put it onto the dish. Look at that. That's so fucking awesome. So here we have a standard egg Benedict. Of course, we have put a little bit of the magic herb in the hollandaise sauce. The last part, we have this pre-activated wheat, which is potent because we put it in the pot with some water, and we'll just, as a little spice, put it on to the top of the dish. Woo! And then gently put on some onions. The bitterness goes perfect with the egg, especially poached egg. And here you have egg Benedict a la unknown chef, with a little bit of help from Mr. Kush. Dude, what the fuck?